Why does Premiere Pro Video have audio sync problems after export? Imagine spending hours editing your video, only to find the sound is out of step once you export it. That can be frustrating, but understanding why it happens can help you fix it. When you export videos from Adobe Premiere Pro, audio sync issues can pop up for several reasons. One common cause is using footage with a variable frame rate. Videos shot on smartphones or screen recording software often have a variable frame rate, which means the frames are not recorded at a steady pace. Premiere Pro expects a consistent frame rate, called a constant frame rate, to keep audio and video aligned. When it encounters VFR footage, the audio can drift out of sync after exporting. To prevent this, convert your footage to a constant frame rate before editing. You can do this with software like Handbrake or VideoProc Converter. This step makes sure Premiere Pro can handle the footage smoothly. Another reason for sync problems is mismatched frame rates between your source footage and your export settings. For example, if your original video was recorded at 15 frames per second but you export at 29.97 frames per second, the video might play faster or slower, causing the audio to fall behind or jump ahead. To fix this, right-click your clip in Premiere Pro, select Modify, then Interpret Footage, and set the correct frame rate that matches your export settings. Adjusting the speed or duration might also help keep everything in sync. Audio sample rate differences can also cause issues. Your system's audio hardware settings should match your project settings. If your audio input or output sample rate is different from what your project uses, the audio may lag or lead after export. Check your system preferences and set the sample rate to match your project, usually 16,000 or 32,000 samples per second. When exporting, the choice of codec and container can matter too. Exporting H.2.6 for video in an UMPA container sometimes causes slight audio delays, around 10 milliseconds. Switching to H.2.6 for an MOV format can fix this small offset. Also, exporting audio separately or in formats like UMPA can make sync problems worse. Use standard export presets designed for your project to avoid this. Premiere Pro has a Preserve Audio Sync option in export settings. While it can help, it does not always solve the problem, especially with variable frame rate footage or complex timelines. The best approach is to fix the root causes before exporting. Always check if your footage has a variable frame rate and convert it to a constant frame rate first. Make sure your source footage frame rate matches your sequence and export settings by interpreting footage correctly. Confirm your audio hardware settings match your project settings, and choose stable codecs and containers for export. Using these steps can greatly reduce or eliminate audio sync issues. Remember, fixing these problems often involves preparing your footage properly and choosing the right export settings. When you do this, your exported videos will have perfectly synchronized sound and picture, ready to share online or anywhere else.